I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. On the hill for the Mariners, Luis Castillo.
Got the win in his last start, gave up one hit as he pitched deep into the ball game. That was clearly a quality start. We'll see if he's got another one in him this time.
Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out. Willie Adames stands in. Now he breaks his bat. Flips it, and they get the out. Fouled off left side. Bader matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Quick move to first. Bader dives back.
3 homer games don't grow on trees, Boog. There aren't even 150 players in MLB history who've done it more than
Bader runs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And
no, he's in there. Safe.
It's a stolen base. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Bader around third. He will score, and the Giants take the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Got him. Back in Seattle. And on the hill for the Giants, Adrian Hauser. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Circle change. Low middle.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. Right there.
The first baseman, number 12.
Circle change.
In there for strike one.
Circle change.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at first, one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The second baseman.
Lau at the plate.
Ball, that's low.
Lau went deep in his most recent game.
Middle outside.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Middle inside.
Here's a 1-1. Popped up. And that is that. The fourth game of the World Series. And now it's the Giants DH, Luis Arias. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And a good start to the inning.
At seven, the left fielder, Elliott Ramos.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-1. Liner caught it second.
That is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. So digging in, Patrick Bailey. And a foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Dives and makes
right
the
there.
tag. Great effort for the second out. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground. Adames, the throw to first. One pitch and one out. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Damn.
The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
In the dirt, full count now.
Sinker. Middle outside.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Ramon Laureano. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off.
Sinker. Low inside.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Canzone round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. We're tied at 1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second. That's to third. Chapman gets it to first, and they got him. This is Willie Castro. And he swings through that one. Tied up here in the early going. And that's fouled off.
Overhand curve.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lee hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now a quick throw to first. Lee dives back in, but they got him. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they lead it. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
This one in the air right field. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Brendan Donovan.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames sends it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Sinker.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Quick toss to first. Chapman back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Tap foul at the plate. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that any.
Runner on the go. Bailey at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner goes again. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Runner goes again. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. That keeps the zone, and that's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Foul ball there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Giants up by 2 here in Game 4 of the World Series.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Dominic Canzone. Now fly ball to right center. Lee settles under it, and that'll do it. The 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Grounds 1 to short. Castro tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throws to second. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Man at second. Up and in. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's Rafael Devers. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
In the air, right field. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ramon Laureano. This one in the air, center field. Bader under this one. And there's one down.
Sinker. Low outside.
Hey!
Circle change. Low inside.
Swings through that.
Full seam fastball. High outside.
Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side.
that's a foul
and that's a
ball.
foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Yasver Zulueta comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to first. Naylor steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Elliot Ramos. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A massive home run. And they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Now Patrick Bailey. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, Castro throws to first in time, and that is the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Flares it into the outfield. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double. Ramos hurries it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Hey!
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play. Stays alive. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Donovan around third. He will score. 3-run game. It's 5-2. So a man at first. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Hey!
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it was. Coming back.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Hayden Birdsong.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Has grounded out a couple of times. Out front, rip foul. Birdsong was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Way out front for strike two.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boo. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's outside. 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That's off the mark. The count is filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. That's a laser base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Close, but call the ball. Ball one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Late on that fastball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Laureano comes up to hit.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Birdsong, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Naylor takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here is Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Step off, throw to first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in safely. Man at second. Misses off
out.
the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1-2 now. Runner on the move again.
I'm out.
Breaking
That ball
ball,
got
and
him right
that got
there.
him.
First base.
The first baseman, Rafael.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Runners on the move. There's a ball. And the throw, he's out at third. Runner at second, 2 down. Late here in game 4. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. In there safely.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Throws to second, hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Mariners DH. Randy Arozarena.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Ball.
4-seam fastball.
Good job to fight that one off.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Curveball. Low outside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
The
strikeouts.
batter number 4.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Late on that fastball.
Low inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the top of the order now. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan.
Impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the World Series. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Low inside.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Dane Dunning taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lined into right. Canzone takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ramos dives back in, but they got him. And now Casey Schmidt. That one fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike two. That's to third. Toss to Naylor. Inning over. Back in Seattle. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by. Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And now 1 and 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down.
New pitcher now, Jose Buto.
Four-seam fastball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sinker.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 0-2.
Ball. Down.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
Giants leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Brandon Loud. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Middle outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. The 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Dunning, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the 0-1. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Popped up. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. I think doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they close the gap. It's 7-5. The towels are out, and this stadium is electric right now.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
The Giants trying to close out a 2-run lead here in Game 4 of the World Series. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through him for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Mariners down to their final strike. That one in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. We're here in Seattle. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Seattle, Ryan Wu.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Going 2 now. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Hit in the air, left field. Laureano takes it in for the out, and there's one down. Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Rafael Devers. Ground ball nailer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Logan Webb. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Ball, low.
Naylor with a homer in his last game.
Middle outside.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a World Series Game 5. Willie Adames stands in. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. On the ground. And foul ball. Man at second. Up the middle, Loud. Slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Brandon Loud.
No, that's low.
Sinker. Low inside.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Low inside.
And that one hammered out of here. Brandon Loud bops one out of here. That's his third home run of the series. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
No, that's off the plate.
Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that one for strike two. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Dominic Canzone.
Oh.
Sinker. Circle change.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have this one. 2 down.
Sweeper.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 5 of the World Series. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Back in Seattle, now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
And that is out of play. Ground ball to the right side. Naylor steps on the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here is Matt Chapman. Single to right in his first trip. Quick move to first. Lee dives back in, but they got him. Chapman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 Hit Club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Now quick throw to first. Arozarena back in standing.
Circle change. The 0-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Sinker. Low middle.
Ground ball up the middle. Adames over to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. World Series Game 5. So here's Bader now.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Quick toss to first. Bader dives back.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
There goes the runner.
Throw,
save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Naylor takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot. Nice grab to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. In the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Sinker. Low inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Low inside. Sinker. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Sweeper.
Number 12, Naylor.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. That one at the knees for a strike.
Low inside.
Got him swinging. Jose Butto is forced to the mound after the injury.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Brandon Lau up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on here in Game 5 of the World Series.
Four-seam fastball. Inside.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Elliot Ramos digs in now. This one in the air, right field. Canzone going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
Run around the move, swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And he chases that one below the zone. In the air, left field. Laureano takes it in for the out. Two away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses, ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Left field. And a foul ball.
Bravo!
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Lee under it. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and There's just no one there to knock it down.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw
he's in there.
Safe.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Gets him to chase after that one. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Outside, and it's 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And ball four to the board. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Yasver Zulueta. And now Bader up to the plate. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners.
Up next is John, the first baseman, Rafael.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
On the ground to first. Over to Castro for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back in Seattle. Now it's the Mariners DH. Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. And that gets down for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 0-1. That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2.
Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Sinker. Low outside.
That's down and in.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sinker. Low inside.
Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Arozarena dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they take the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing that...
New arm for the Giants, Sam Hentges.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Loud now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Low outside.
Oh.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Hammered. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Swings through that.
Slayer. Middle outside.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Bounce to the right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gabe Spire.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Adames up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fouled off. He was late. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The M's trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. In the air to left center. Laureano coming on. He's got it. That's out number 2. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one 95. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
Fouled off to the right.
Overhand curve.
And the 0-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing at a ground ball. In time to Devers, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Rosarena into box again. Takes a strike. Foul ball.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Randy Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move to the gap. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Schmidt stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he grounds one to the right side. First out in the top of the 8th. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. On the ground to 3rd. A sliding stop. Throw to 1st. It's there, and that's a great play. World Series Game 5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer. His 2nd homer of the night, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Here's Josh Naylor, 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 5 of the World Series. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. There's a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of Game 5. Late swing, foul to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Chapman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Munoz, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old. He's a native of Mexico.
Oh!
That's one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Harrison Bader.
Ball 1.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor. And the Giants down to their final out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is fouled back. Munoz is just 1 strike away. And that is the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Your final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
San Francisco.
And our pitcher tonight, Tyler Mahle. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out. Scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
Strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And takes low for ball 1. Mahle went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
On the ground. And foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a... Back here at Oracle Park. On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Runner on the move. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chapman is gone. One out and a runner at second here in Game 6 of the World Series. Rip towards third. Throws to first in time. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Now it's Devers at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Ball.
There's the ball. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. It's the sixth game of this World Series. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering upstairs. Lowe with a homer in his last game. Late on that fastball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Stays alive. The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Hey.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Ramos makes his way towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco, Willie Adames stands in. In the air, right field. Canzone under it. 1 down. On the ground, right side. Naylor takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Hey.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ramon Laureano. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. In there for strike 1. Rosarena launched a homer in his most recent game. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. This is Willie Castro. And there's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit.
after miss.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a quick throw to first. Lee dives back in safely. Chapman, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Runner on the go. Safe and second with a stolen base. The Giants looking to strike first here in Game 6 of the World Series. Oh, and 2 now. Runner on the go again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in San Francisco, here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. This one in the air, center field. Bader under it. And there's one down.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. The M's still looking for their first hit in this one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. Here's Josh Naylor. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, so here's Bader down.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball inside.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Quick toss to first. Bader dives back. Bader runs. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Flied to right his first time. And Adames swings through that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Way out front for strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably...
He's trying for third. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Left field. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
High fly ball out to left field. And there are 2 outs. Dominic Panzone up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 6 of the World Series.
Really
Inside,
good take,
ball 1.
especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
He's
Ball,
really
that's
tightening
in.
up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Low outside.
In the air to left center. Ramos moving under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
All these Giants looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That catches the corner. Ramos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Just missed. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. Out to short. Dives, but it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Go ahead run on base. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Right back to him on the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ramon Laureano.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2 now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings through him for the K. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro.
Nope.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
On the ground to the left. In time to Devers, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead, and sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Ball.
Man at second. Out there to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Rafael Devers up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ball, that's out.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Here's one. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days.
Runner goes again in the dirt, and he steals third without a throw. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside.
That's off the plate.
2 balls,
Ball
2
2.
strikes. That's
Ball
down and
3.
in. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
So 2 down. Down the left fielder, Elliot Ramos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him. Out number 3. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swing.
Touches down for a knock, and there goes the perfecto. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
The 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Flips it. There's one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Josh Naylor.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And they'll do it again. On the ground. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. In the air right field, Canzone should have this one, and there's one down. Tap foul at the plate. Step off, throw to first. Schmidt at first, one gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
High leg kick hangs things in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Got the bat going too soon and strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground to short, Castro. There's one. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Ball.
Low inside.
Just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. And first offering is fouled off.
Off the plate, ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swings over the splitter for strike three. Edward Bizzardo on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground right side. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out. And now Bader up to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. First pitch swinging.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Late here in game 6. And down on strikes. That's the third out. Back here at Oracle Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ramon Laureano digs in now. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Now one gone in the 9th. The Giants trying to close out a 2-run lead here in game 6 of the World Series.
Quickly in an 0-2 count.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Randy Rodriguez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Sets him down on strikes. Down to the last out for the Mariners. And up next for Seattle, Willie Castro.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Now that's smacked to right center. Bader on his way over. And once again, San Francisco is the center of the baseball world. The Giants are World Series champions.
A huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, the city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.